Hello and welcome to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today is my 30-second review and hopefully this time it's recording because I just done a full spiel about this whisky, had a little bit of the whisky and it wasn't even recording. So for my 30-second review we have the GlenAllachie Koval Rye finish 8-year-old. It's bottled at 48% ABV. It's non-chill filtered and it's got no added colouring, so it ticks all the boxes for me. If you enjoy this video, please remember to subscribe and hit the like button. If you've got any feedback, please do leave it in the comment section. Sorry, I'm just getting deja vu from doing the exact same spiel. So, a little bit about the GlenAllachie. Billy Walker is the master distiller and he came into the GlenAllachie in 2017 after selling Ben Rayak for a whopping £285 million in 2016. He's been with the likes of GlenDronach, which is now the GlenDronach, and also GlenAllachie. I think GlenAllachie used to be just GlenAllachie, but now it's the GlenAllachie, so I'm not sure if that's a Billy Walker kind of trademark. To put the in front of things, but he seems to be doing a good job wherever he goes, and hopefully that's no exception for the GlenAllachie. It's finished in Koval wood or Koval Rye, quarter cask wood finish. I wasn't sure what Koval Rye was. I wasn't sure if it was maybe a type of rye. However, I believe it's a distillery in Chicago called Koval, and they've bought some casks and finished their whiskey in it. So I hope that's true information, I hope it's reliable, but I couldn't find anything else online, and I think that's what the case is. I think it's a distillery called Koval. So I got gifted this for my birthday just in August there, and it's round about £50 to £60. So I get down to the tasting and see whether or not it's worth it. On the nose, there's a little sharpness, a little prick, only initially. Once you get past it, there's some subtle vanillas, there's nutmeg and honey, a little bit of spice. I get some pastry notes, almost like being at a baker's. There's also kind of fresh cut grass, and I predominantly get this from younger whisky. 8-year-old is still relatively young, but I wouldn't have expected to get the fresh cut grass from this. It's not a bad smell at all, it just indicates to me usually what age the whisky is. Towards the end of the nose, I'm picking up a strong beer aroma. But it's not like a hoppy beer, it's not a fruity beer, it's more like a malty beer, like a dark beer. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can get on the nose. A nice nose, nice and pleasant, other than the alcoholic prick. Once you get past that, it's lovely. For the palate, I think Jura's coming to join us. So on the palate, sorry, I'm just trying to see where he's going. He might be needing a pee. Yes, he's needing a pee. So on the palate, there's a lot of spice, there's some nutmeg, there's cloves, and there's ginger. Now, I've recently done a live video with Johnny from Spirits People, and he gave me 2 rye whiskies, and one key identifiers for him when he's deciding if a whiskey's rye or not is if the whiskey tastes like ginger. And he says most of the time when he tastes ginger in a whiskey, he knows that's a rye whiskey. And now that I've kind of delved into it and tried a few rye now, I can taste the ginger in this whiskey. So hopefully if I was given this blind, I'd be able to say there's some rye influence in there. But yeah, there's a definite ginger taste there. It's a dry whiskey, it's dry in the mouth. There's a sour and bitter lemon taste, Not sweet at all. It's not like a lemon cake or lemon sherbet or anything like that, or a lemon sweet. It's just really sour, really bitter, and quite drying. As with the nose, on the palate, there's an alcoholic presence, but you can get past it. It's not too overpowering. It doesn't take you away from the flavours or anything at all. However, it's very warming in the chest, it's very warming in the throat. It's a nice whisky to have in the cold weather. Just that alcoholic presence kind of gives it that little kick at the edge, at the end. The finish is medium. Once again, very drying. There's a sweetness, there's a spiciness, and I also pick up custard slices. I'm not sure how far these expand or how far they travel, if they're just UK or Scotland, but custard slices are basically a layer of pastry, a kind of thick middle of custard, and then another layer of pastry on top with some icing. So basically the finish has got a kind of custard and pastry taste to it. Right at the end, admittedly, I did burp a little, and I got a little taste of ripe banana. Quite specific, but yeah, ripe banana. And that's what else is on the end of this finish. And a really nice whisky, tasty, complex, full-bodied, a lot of interesting flavours. And I've had quite a little bit out of this since having it from August. Just under half, so I've had a good fair bit out of it, and I think Billy Walker is really doing some great things with GlenAllachie. After having the 10, the 12, and this Koval Rye, it's fair to say he's obviously having some influence. For me, this is a definite whisky win. It ticks every right box. I mean, he didn't have to, or they didn't have to put an age statement on there. They could have just left it as non-age statement. So I've got to praise them on putting an 8 statement on there, an 8 years statement on there. Also, it's non-chill filtered, there's no added colouring, it's a transparent whisky, it's got integrity. He's saying it's Koval Rye, wood finish, everything like that, and the flavours, the taste, it's a brilliant whisky. I definitely recommend this for £50 to £60, and I'm glad I got gifted it, because I don't believe that I would have bought it on my own. I wouldn't have realised it was there, because I don't think I've seen enough coverage of it. So, once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully this time I pressed the record button, because I don't want to do that again, because I'll end up a little bit drunk. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Whims, I'll see you later.